think it went away.
On release day for Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft, which she once again produced, co-wrote, and co-engineered, Brother Finneas wrote at the end of a lengthy Instagram post, "I'm going offline now because what you all think of this album is your business, not mine, but I really do hope you like it. We make everything with you in mind, and we owe it all to you. Thanks for the sick job / life. We're so lucky." Well, Pitchfork is a publication in the business of reviewing music releases. Hannah Jocelyn reviewed Hit Me Hard and Soft and gave it a 6.8 out of 10. That's actually in the same range of what other Pitchfork writers rated Billie's previous two albums. Stacey Anderson reviewed When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And gave it a 7.2. Then Quinn Moreland rated Happier Than Ever 7.6. Now, the TikTok account My Emo Diaries took note of Pitchfork's rating of Hit Me Hard and Soft and posted this TikTok incorrectly stating that Pitchfork had given the album a 6.5 when in fact it was a 6.8. So I don't know if they still feel that 6.8 was criminal, but anyways, they write that Billie is one of the only mainstream acts making pop music interesting. So how this only got a 6 is beyond me. Did we listen to the same album? Well, you definitely didn't read the review correctly because like I said, they gave it 6.8. And if we are rounding to the nearest whole number, it would be a 7. Yeah, 6.8 you round up to 7. Even 6.5 you round up to 7 as well. Anyways, on Thursday, Finneas commented on this TikTok, which I guess he found by either searching the Billie Eilish hashtag or looking up what TikToks used Birds of a Feather as their soundtrack. First off, so much for staying offline during album release week, right, Finneas? Anyways, he commented, "Nothing cool about writing a positive review of an album everyone likes. They gotta have an angle. They gave Born to Die 5.5. It's their whole hater-ass bag." First off, Pitchfork's review is a positive review. Getting a 6 to 8 is a pass. I would get 6 to 8 on paper or an assignment or an exam in university. I was fine with that because that's a pass, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Pitchfork's review is a positive review. It's classified as a positive review on Metacritic, which collects all the reviews for an album. Now, having an angle, Finneas, yes, a person's always going to have an angle when it comes to a review of an album because it's their personal opinion of an album. That's the angle that they're coming at a review with, their personal opinion of an album. Okay, we understand that? Now, you have no basis whatsoever to make a claim that Hannah Jocelyn or Pitchfork as a whole wanted to give Billie's album a higher grading, but they decided to lower it because it would get more clicks. You have no basis to know if they got more clicks for this review, or you have no basis to think that they thought higher of the album. That is total conspiracy theory, Pizzagate BS, Finneas, that you have no basis whatsoever to make that kind of claim. And actually, the only thing that would have gotten them more clicks in the last 4 days would be you pointing the review out. Then he points out a Pitchfork review from 12 years ago where Lindsay Zolatz gave Lana Del Rey's debut album a 5.5 out of 10. I don't know what point that proves. So they didn't love Lana's debut. Like, if we all decided that Born to Die is a universally loved, untouchable album that we all should look to as the pinnacle of music, then comes the word hater. Pitchfork is a hater, apparently. Finneas, you are more intelligent than this. You're better than the average, Twitter user. Once again, this is a positive review of Billie's album. But Hannah didn't give the album a 10 out of 10, so in Finneas' eyes, that makes her a hater. This is very, very scary stan culture that artists are now living under. This mentality that they have that, they are untouchable. They are godlike figures who can't be criticized in any way. You can't be a fan anymore. You have to be a stan, which means you blindly love every single thing an artist puts out. You can never, think one is lesser than the other. No, every single thing is the greatest thing ever released by an artist ever. And to say anything otherwise means you're hating on them. Finneas is allowed to be bothered by Pitchfork's review, but to say this publicly, you have to have some kind of sense of responsibility here, because in the wake of that Hannah and Pitchfork are getting messages bashing them because of this. When Paste Magazine posted their 3.6 out of 10 review of Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department album, they tweeted, "There's no byline on this review due to how, in 2019, when Paste reviewed Lover, the writer was sent threats of violence from readers who disagreed with the work. We care more about the safety of our staff than the name attached to an article." And when Taylor's album came out, Taylor, who barely tweets these days, went out of her way to tweet the link to almost every single positive review that the album got, including the writer's Twitter handle. That sends the underlying message of, look what you get when you write a positive review of my work. There's incentive to write a positive review. And yeah, this is scary territory to get into. And Finneas doing this is particularly disturbing because it's not even a negative review. It's a positive review on the lower end of positivity. You're really that thin-skinned, Finneas? You should have just stayed offline. Grow up. Yeah, what are your thoughts?